Hello guys, this is a video on the Halo Infinite Master Chief 2-pack GameStop exclusive figures, which is these two right here. I finally got them because they are a US exclusive. I ordered them in December and it took 6 months for me to finally get them, but now that I have them, I'm a bit disappointed, I do have to say. A bit disappointed. My main things that I'm going to be talking about is with this guy right here, the CE Master Chief, which is actually the CE Anniversary Master Chief, because if you look at this guy here, they are very, very different. But yeah, he has a lot of problems. But yeah, okay, so I want to first start off with the comparison between, I guess this is like series 5 or series 4. It's like somewhere in the middle of where the line has gone, this 2-pack. So this body mold right here has issues that were not here in this version. First of all, before you point out, yes, that's Series 1, and it has no chrome visor. I damaged the chrome visor, and I had to paint it, which already that makes this one, for me, better, because this one has the chrome visor, this one doesn't. And this is totally my fault. So again, not a fair comparison, and I know there'll be a lot of biases here, but actually there are genuinely parts here that are better on this figure than on this figure, genuinely. But so I'm gonna go through all of that. First of all, the thing I want to mention is the paint. So other than the visor, the paint on this Master Chief here is superior. It is very, very accurate to the game. It is very, very battle damaged, as you can see. There's lots of damage here in the corners. The helmet, you can see, is much darker than this one. But yeah, in general, like here, you got the scratch here, which is just ridiculously pronounced on this guy. This guy, I had to repaint this bottom part here because it was originally black, and that was because I think it's just concept art. That's the reason why it happened like that. I can't blame it for that, but I do have to say this has improved on that. Now, what has this done worse than this? So I don't know if this is just my figure or not. This one has working butterfly joints, which gives us so much more range to hold weapons and stuff. I can nearly do the Halo Infinite, the main icon poster, I guess. I'll show later what I'm talking about, but yeah, essentially it can do that pose. This literally cannot do it. Literally, I don't know if my butterfly joints are glued on or something. They don't move at all. So either this guy had the butterfly joints and then they removed it on this guy for, I've no idea, cost effective reasons, I have no idea, or these butterfly joints are glued on. I don't know what is what. But next thing is the legs. As you've probably seen in videos before, and I will be showing later on, legs on this guy are horribly sculpted and are incredibly rubbery. So that's worrying, because the more rubbery a figure is like that, the more likely in future it will get loose for sure. Another thing that I want to say is this, the thing that they had where you could peg on a gun is much better on this guy than on this guy. This guy has it worse significantly. So actually they are swapped. I swapped them so I can have the pistol on this guy, because the pistol came with this guy originally, and this weapon came with this guy, of course. So I swapped those two. I'll show you in a moment as well what they are. But yeah, to change the peg or something, and it's just a much worse design. So yeah, let me just show you what I want to talk about more in a second. So this is the peg on the new one right here, as you can see. There's much more of a gap in between the gun and the peg. I think the peg is changed, so let me just pop this out. The peg seems to be shorter, and it seems to be less thick, which means it has less of a tight grip around it, which sucks. And then for the other one, as you can see, the peg, there's much little of a difference between this and this, as you can see, which is better for sure. And if I show you, pop out now the pegs are different. So yeah, this one's longer but less thick, and this one's thicker but less long. And I think because this is thicker, it's better. I had no idea. It's really confusing. But yeah, this is a superior peg by far. Here are the knee joints, and it's ugly. It's really ugly. I don't know what they did, but yeah, it's significantly worse. Significantly. Here's the knee joint on this one, as you can see, and it's better. I mean, if we put them now together here, you can see the differences. I mean, just look. I mean, this one's not great either, but they should have improved on this, but they just make this worse, and it's just so much more rubber. I mean, look at that. You see that? Stiff. Actual stiff plastic. So yeah, weird. But yeah, okay, so that's the comparison between these two guys. Overall, I do think this one's the better one, but it's not close enough, and it's genuinely disappointing to me how far the difference is. But now, the biggest thing I wanted to mention, which is why this one has an issue, which I'd straight ahead say that this could be better. The neck. The neck on this one was way too long. I had to shave down the hole in the head so I could shorten the neck, but it was ridiculous. It was a giraffe neck, and it made no sense in terms of proportions. It still isn't great. The neck is so long and it's so thin compared to this guy, who had a very thick neck. So yeah, proportions wise, this guy's better. But yeah, as soon as I did that, it improved it significantly. But for some people, having to do that is just ridiculous. In terms of hands, actually, this guy has no trigger finger. This guy does, but the pegs don't actually work. I tried to put the trigger finger on this guy, doesn't pop on. So yeah, do keep that in mind as well. Now this is very, very different. One is superior by far for me personally, and the other is not good. I want to guess what you think it is. It's this one. This one is worse. This one has possibly the worst legs I've seen. It has such a stiff neck that I thought I was going to break it when I tried to swivel or even put the head up. I've kept it in this position and I'm not moving it. Arms can barely hold a gun, just the way they are. This guy easily can hold a gun. Here he's holding a sniper, and it looks great. Legs wise, I mean, I'll show you this now. This is a knee joint. How? I'm not joking, this is it. I can't push it more than this. I don't know what the hell they did, but this is unacceptable. Just genuinely unacceptable. And the paint is just... I don't know what they're thinking. What is this green? He isn't this color. He really isn't. I mean, sure, maybe this is a bit too dark, but again, different designs actually. This is CE Anniversary. This is CE, like the normal Halo CE, the first Halo, which came out on the original Xbox. So maybe that's one difference, but definitely there are differences in terms of designs with the helmet and stuff like that. But this guy, he has a genuinely good knee. I mean, I'm ready to show you now. Look at that. Look at it. It's an actual working knee. Ridiculous. It's genuinely ridiculous. How can you have this? How is this possible? Wow, just ridiculous. Due to the butterfly joint issue, this guy genuinely cannot do that pose. I mean, ridiculous. Oh, really, really, really ridiculous. So there's my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if it was worth me getting this 2-pack, well, for this guy, yes. For this guy, I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. He's going to stay in that pose and he's not going to do anything else because I can't do anything else. So his knees are just absolute garbage. But yeah, if I'm going to rank them, this guy's my favorite. Due to, you know, I like the design and the chrome visor. But this guy's such a close second. He's genuinely a great figure. This guy's number 3 and this guy's number 4. So disappointing. So disappointing. But yeah, oh well. Okay, bye guys.